TWiT News comes to you from our TWiT LastPass studios. Securing every access point in your company doesn't have to be a challenge. LastPass unifies access and authentication to make securing your employees simple and secure. Check out lastpass.com/twit to learn more.
Podcasts you love.
From people you trust.
This is TWiT.
This is TWiT News special number 350, recorded Tuesday, February 11th, 2020, Samsung Galaxy Unpacked 2020. This TWiT News broadcast is brought to you by LastPass. Reused passwords are compromising the security of businesses worldwide. LastPass will ensure that your employees are using passwords securely by generating strong passwords for them. Visit lastpass.com/twit to learn more. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the TWiT LastPass studios. I'm Leo Laporte. Joining me, Jason Howell, our Android guru from All About Android.
A guru.
Guru.
Like
We're going to see, I think, a new Android phone. Samsung's
so.
event is in San Francisco this year, and it begins in a minute or two. There's been a lot of leaks, as there are these days.
Always. No surprises anymore.
And you remember a couple of years ago, Google, or actually it was last year, Google jumped the leaks by showing a picture of the back of their Pixel 4.
Yeah.
Right? And this year, Samsung jumped the leaks by buying an ad on the Oscars.
Is that kind of weird? It's like the phone that you've not announced at
I'm
all,
watching
but everybody
the
knows
Academy
is coming
Awards,
out.
And there's this ad for this phone. I said, that looks exactly like the phone we saw the leaked video.
Yeah.
It is the... And then it said, Samsung Watch Galaxy Unpacked 2020. It's on Tuesday. So that's a good ad.
I mean, that's prime real estate as far as ad placement is concerned. So if you're going to build some anticipation, some energy around this new form factor, this is Samsung's, not their first foldable, but their first foldable smartphone that goes into a larger smartphone instead of into a tablet. I mean, that's one way to do it, right?
What else
Put it
do
on
we
the
think?
Oscars.
So we know they're going to announce that. What else? That's
Absolutely.
the Z Flip.
So
What
that's
else?
the
they
Z
gonna
Flip.
announce?
We know that they're going to announce the next S line,
Which
premium,
we think
which is,
will not be the S11, but the S20.
Yeah, pretty much guaranteed S20, the S20 Plus, the S20 Ultra, 5G variants. So we could see a lot of different kind of permutations of this S20.
I'm a big fan of what Samsung has over time done with their Galaxy phones. They've made them less and less Samsung-y, more and more kind of pure Android, although they still make a lot of changes, especially in the settings panel. But I like the settings that they add.
They've definitely toned it down.
The thing I don't like, and we should go to this stage because they're about to begin.
Ooh,
The thing I don't like is the duplicate applications for browser, for messaging, for everything else. Here we go.
Loaded up with stuff.
Samsung Galaxy Unpacked.
I should also say that we also expect to see some new Galaxy Buds, Galaxy Buds Plus. Maybe not as exciting as some of the other stuff.
And
yeah.
we expect to see some heavy-duty EDM.
Yeah, oh yeah. Or whatever this is. All right, so they're leading with the Z Flip.
This is the video they showed on the Oscars ad and similar to the leaked video we saw.
Samsung's poised to do pretty well, I feel like, with the Z Flip. It's still ridiculously expensive, but coming out 7 days or ish, like a week after Motorola's hyped Razr phone, which is also a foldable.
And a flop, I think.
And already, early indication is that it's just not nearly worth the money. I think Samsung could do this right.
Two ways to go with a folding screen. One is to make it fold out to a bigger tablet like the Fold does. The other to do this, to turn it into a pocket handkerchief that turns into a normal size phone, and there it is.
Yep.
I'm always worried about these bending screens, though.
Well, and maybe, I'm really curious to hear how they talk about this display because a leak had revealed that it's a foldable, flexible glass. So not plastic.
Unlike usual, not starting with DJ Co, but Rebecca Hurst, who is their UK.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Samsung Galaxy Unpacked. Last year, right here in San Francisco, we added a whole new dimension to the smartphone experience with the revolutionary Galaxy Fold. The Fold was more than a new device. It was the first entry in an entirely new era of smartphone history. Today, we're taking another giant step forward. A giant step
Twice they're taking that step.
We're changing the shape of the future with the Galaxy Z Flip, as I'd call it, the Z Flip.
Okay.
And smartphones are a part of our
give you
everyday lives, but this is no ordinary smartphone. It changes everything. Our phone's shape, size, and the very way we use it. That's what innovation, true innovation, is all about. The Galaxy Z Flip is a statement smartphone. It's for trendsetters and trailblazers. It's like nothing you've ever experienced before.
I wouldn't mind a small phone if
in
I
a
just
new,
pocket it.
perfectly compact
I just worried again
form
about the bending
factor.
screen.
Yeah.
This device
I want
is
to
an
hear about the
icon,
technology
a
of the display,
standout
'cause I think that's
smartphone
really
for
critical
people
to
who
this,
want to stand
from a
out.
longevity standpoint.
And it all starts with a playful, premium design. Let me show you.
All right. Rebecca Hurst is marketing director at Samsung, came from
When it's
Coca-Cola.
closed,
Oh, okay.
it is a thing of beauty. It's smooth and sleek and symmetrical. And at half its full size,
Is that
it
glass
fits
on
right in my palm and snugly.
It's kind of pretty. I
in
love
my
the
pocket.
notification screen on
And
the
the
lower
cover
left there.
display shows me all the information I might need
Well.
at a glance.
All
Some.
the
When
information?
I'm ready
Yeah, a
to
couple
use
of
it,
pieces
all I have to
of
do
detail, maybe.
is flip it open. And I get a full-size 6.7-inch screen with hardly any bezel. The ultimate immersive experience for the ultimate smartphone.
One of the problems with the Razr Flip is you
And the
couldn't
colour
lie
is
it
just
flat.
as stunning.
This one
Look
looks
how
like
it
it goes
leans
all the
like
the
that.
hinge goes all the way back.
does.
Phone
It looks like it
open
would lie flat.
or closed.
You know what? I like this phone. I'll buy this one.
The Galaxy Z Flip comes in
You can have the big
3
one.
gorgeous colours.
You have
Mirror
the unfoldable
purple,
phone, Jason.
Mirror black, and in select countries, mirror
It looks like
gold.
a makeup case,
Select
right?
country
Like
would
it
be
looks-
China.
Ooh, you like that one?
Yeah, I do. I love it.
These stylish colours change when the light hits them.
Oh,
Yeah.
So you'll always be catching
Behave.
attention and turning heads. And when closed, it lets you disconnect without missing out. You can check the time, get notifications of a text, alarm,
You do get a
or
couple of words
call.
of text.
All the essentials are right
Some
there on the
icons.
cover
Yeah.
display.
It
You
mimics
can
your
even take a
notification.
selfie without opening up the phone.
What?
Just hold out the rear camera and
okay.
use the cover screen as a viewfinder.
Oh, that's
With
interesting.
this phone,
is that a
we've
digital
done
or is
the
that just a mirror?
impossible and created
No,
ultra
no,
thin
that's
glass.
that's
Look how
through
small
the,
her head was.
I gotcha. Okay, so that's
Now, you
from the
might
display.
think that
Got it.
foldable glass would be brittle, but this glass is built to last.
This is the other thing they're doing.
and it
It's got a
protects your screen from
glass
scratches.
cover
It's so durable,
over the-
you can fold and unfold your phone over 200,000 times. Now, every time you
Until
fold it,
CNET
you're
CNET will
not
put
just
that to the
bending glass.
test. Yeah.
You're bending the laws of physics.
This is a fashion
You can
product.
see for yourselves this phone
It
and its
certainly
display
looks
are
like it,
nothing
almost to the
ever
point to
made
where it
before.
mimics like a makeup case or
Unfolded,
something
the
that you
Galaxy
might
Z
find in,
Flip puts
pulled out of a purse.
entertainment in your hands
6.7
with a
inches. You're
cinematic
not
screen
sacrificing
and
screen size.
With the world's first hole-punch camera in a foldable display, you get the same sprawling, expansive screen. you
So
come to
unlike
expect
the
from
Moto, it
Galaxy
has 2
smartphones.
cameras. That's nice.
And as an added bonus, we're giving Galaxy users access to YouTube Premium. Ooh!
That's $15 a month.
It's
Something like that.
beautiful
Yeah, I
when
wonder
it's
for how
closed.
long.
It's
Like a year,
beautiful
maybe?
when
I
it's
don't know.
open. But what about everything in between? We built a free-stop hinge so it can stay open at different angles, just like your laptop.
Oh.
We call it Flex Mode.
And I
In
call it
Flex Mode, you get a
fantastic,
new
baby.
kind of smartphone experience.
What are they bringing
Your
up on the
screen
screen?
is split into 2
Something
parts,
something
a
coming on the
viewing
stage.
area and an interaction area. And we optimize some of your favorite apps for this, so they'll
Any chance they'll announce a
automatically
Fold
adjust.
2
For
today? This is
example,
not where they would announce
if
it.
you're watching YouTube
I highly
and
doubt
you want
it.
to leave a
I
comment,
don't know
you
that
can
they'd want
watch
to
on the top
overshadow
half of
this,
the
their next
screen
foldable,
and comments on the
by
bottom.
doing that. And I've heard
You
absolutely
can even
nothing
prop
about
your
that.
phone up by itself and video chat or take a selfie, hands-free. Let me show you.
So that half fold
I'm gonna take-
experience might be good for
Yeah.
some
Phone out
sort of
of
like
my
video
pocket and drop
call
it here on the
Yeah.
studio.
thing.
Look at that,
where you
yeah.
place it down on the
See how
table.
she
I'm going
uses
to
it
take
here.
a selfie.
Or the world's
Open the
smallest
camera.
laptop.
So it's confusing because it has a selfie on
And ready.
camera on both sides.
Cheese.
Oh, look at it knows not to use the whole screen because
Let's see
it's
if my eyes are
half
actually
open.
in this
So the
one.
bottom half is
so
user
go down to the,
interface and the top
open the
half is the
gallery app.
preview.
And you'll see I can scroll across the bottom half of the screen where some of my other pictures are saved.
That's my
So here you'll see
horse.
there's more of animals than there
That's
are
my
of people,
panda.
but that's just my life.
That's my dog. That's my
You
husband.
can see for
Oh, no.
yourselves, we custom
That's my
built
high.
a whole new mobile experience to take advantage of this unique form factor.
That's a neat looking phone.
And Flex mode changes the boundaries of what's possible. Just imagine you'd be able to take a night hyperlapse video without a tripod, like the one you see here.
Ooh, I hadn't thought about that. That's nice.
We push mobile engineering to its limits to create this device, and none of it would have been possible without our new one-of-a-kind hideaway hinge. Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
The hinge is the backbone of
It
any
hides.
folding phone. It quite literally holds the whole thing together.
Man, who
And
knew
it also
like
prevents
hinge
particles like
technology
dust
was
and
going to be
sand
such an
from
important
Started
thing in
with
2020?
Microsoft and the Surface book, and
Now that's because folding
it's
phones
become
have a tiny,
the
tiny
thing.
gap
Deal
between
in
the
smartphones.
hinge
I
and the
actually think I
device.
want this. I don't know why.
We created a layer
Maybe
of
it's just me.
fibers
I see something I
inside
want.
that tiny
And
gap.
it's well done
Pretty.
different.
Yeah, it's interesting. Well,
Well,
This
I
secure
suppose
see
that
when
remains
the
to be
screen
seen, but
protects your
looks
phone.
like
So
it
you
is.
can make the most of this revolutionary technology. We are so proud of the Galaxy Z Flip. It is a unique piece of technology, one that changes the smartphone experience entirely. Take a look.
I really want to know more about this glass, the glass in the display. That's a huge difference. Motorola, of course, with their Razr phone, they came out well in advance and said bumps and lumps are normal. And when you say that about your product's display, you know you're not starting on the right foot. Like, I understand set expectations and everything, but if a thin glass display, an ultra thin glass display, makes that not a thing, then you've satisfied a lot of the early critics of foldable smartphones.
I also feel like Samsung was pressured to release the Galaxy Fold too soon.
Yep, really.
And
seems
maybe
that way.
even the Moto Razr's Flip is a little premature. Maybe it took them another year to get this down.
I mean, they planned on releasing, Motorola planned on releasing it earlier than it did.
Yeah.
And they still ended up releasing it a week before this, which
Right.
is obviously
Not
the
good
big
timing.
threat.
Yeah.
So they wanted to get out as much as they could in front of this because they knew like this was gonna be a big deal comparatively.
I think this might be very popular if the screen is reliable and doesn't crimp and
The
cringe.
Galaxy
I mean,
Z
the price
Flip
is still
a
gonna be
new
a big-
kind of
gonna be
device.
Big
pricey.
deal. Yeah,
To kick
I
off
think
a new
1400, I
decade of
believe.
Samsung innovation, and we can't wait to see what you do with it. It can be yours from February the 14th, and it's available
Valentine's
starting
Day.
at $1,380.
But
Just shy of
$100
14.
less.
Yes, right.
$100 less than their Moto.
And better specs inside. If I'm not mistaken,
We
this is
have
up-to-date
a lot
premium
to show you
specs. So
today, and we are just getting started.
Well, Valentine's
you
Day
get
is
more-
Friday.
Unpacked.
Yeah.
We're doing it
well,
in
I guess you're gonna
style.
have a full
Honey,
Z Flip.
literally.
Would you like
We
Would you like a
teamed up
phone
with one
instead
the
of flowers?
biggest names in fashion to bring his
That's a
signature
smart,
style to the
actually
Samsung
smart timing,
Galaxy.
I think.
Yeah,
We're
for
not
sure.
just
I mean, it's
creating
nice
look,
for them to
showing
unveil
how
something
high fashion
that feels
and high tech
futuristic
go hand in hand.
that comes out in a matter of days
Only
instead
one
of, and it
person
comes this fall. you know?
Right.
Collaboration.
So at least they've got
Tom
that.
Brown.
So that was Rebecca Hurst. I thought did a very good job
Yeah.
and appropriate for this phone to have it be kind of stylish.
Sure.
Oh,
Is this a special edition?
Oh,
Interesting.
that's nice. I like that red, white, and blue stripe there.
I didn't think about the case market for these things.
Is this a
Wonder what-
case
No,
or
I don't think
a
it's a
version?
case. But I'm wondering, like, if people want to style them, this might be the only way to go. How do you
You don't need a case.
delicately?
That's the beauty of a
case
folding
it?
phone.
I
'cause
suppose so.
You don't really need a case, do you?
No, because the
This
display is
is
covered.
pretty. How much will
it's the
this
whole
be?
Package deal.
Oh, they're going to sell them all, the buds and everything,
They better throw in the typewriter.
with the French flag. Tom Brown version.
Tom Brown edition. Okay. Wonder how much that is.
I'm very excited to be working with Samsung
Hi,
on this
Tom.
new project. For
Doesn't
decades,
he look like a
Samsung
Mercury
has
astronaut?
pioneered innovations in mobile technology,
He's got a buzz
creating
cut.
a world of its own, always moving forward. You sense a really strong
Over here-
collaboration
over here, Tom.
because you
We're over
understand
here.
the experience
Tom?
of the two worlds.
We're over
In the
here.
attention to design,
He's
the
looking the wrong
attention to
way.
technology,
Somebody tell Tom to look
and
at
in
us.
creating something that is truly timeless.
To show
With
off
this
his
device,
lack of
our
sideburns, I
worlds
guess.
meet, bringing together fashion technology in a unique mobile experience.
How much for this?
Yeah.
We have created something truly special.
I want it all.
2000.
And we look forward to
No,
sharing
I want
it
the whole
with you.
thing. It's a Valentine's gift.
And there's more to come during tomorrow's special event in New York.
Tomorrow? No, that's today. Oh, that's tomorrow. They're going to do another event tomorrow?
What?
Are we coming back tomorrow? Oh, crumb. Wait a minute. What's going on? I'm going to Mars. Clearly, you don't need a phone. You have people to do that. I love that stripe.
It is a nice stripe.
Don't touch the water. He's gonna. Oh. Isn't this the
like
place where 15 minutes is 15 years? I guess not. There's a lad for the Tom Brown version. It has to do with the waterfall and something. That's pretty.
The name
It
Tom
is.
Brown is
How
synonymous
much?
with style. He's made a
I'm
career
worried.
by pushing the boundaries of what's possible, just like Samsung.
Just.
It's the perfect partnership, and we're excited
You
about
get
this
the
limited
watch, you get the
edition
phone.
collaboration.
You get the
You'll
buds.
hear more about this partnership tomorrow, straight from New York Fashion Week.
Oh, it's a
But
fashion.
first, we have so
That
much
means
more
I
to tell
can't
you
afford it.
about
Yeah,
the,
the
next
leaks
decade
that I was just
of
doing
Samsung
some quick
innovation
searching. The leaks
and
are putting it around
incredible
2,500.
technologies
But
But you
that
get all the
shape
other
our
stuff.
lives in the years to come.
I suppose so.
And
And you get that
starts
stripe.
right now.
We're watching Samsung Unpacked 2020. We've seen the Z Flip now. Looks good, actually. And it's all going to come down to if they can make that bendy screen work. I guess this is where we see the S20.
This is the and that other thing that you guys used to get really excited about. the Galaxy S series. Remember when we used to get
Oh,
excited
yeah.
about that?
Oh, yeah, that.
That's not foldable.
Yeah.
So whatever. This is at the end of the
Honestly,
event.
though, I love it that we're getting beyond the slab of black glass.
Totally. I completely agree.
And maybe that's the best form factor. That's why everybody does it. But I think, I don't know. I'm excited about this Z Flip.
And that the foldable, like getting beyond the form factor that we're used to, requires experimentation and will inevitably result in a lot of devices that don't work, right? But eventually we'll find a device that does work. Maybe the Z Flip is it.
One thing they did not mention with the Z Flip is 5G. Now, these
they didn't?
rumors are all these other phones will be 5G
Yeah,
capable, but
I
they
think
did
I'd
not
heard
mention
that.
it with the Z Flip. Maybe
But
you
does that
don't
matter?
need it with the Z Flip.
Does that
You're
matter
too
in your
stylish.
opinion?
Here comes DJ
Bring
Co.
out the
Ladies and
DJ.
gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to President and Head
Yeah.
of Mobile Communications Business, Dr. T.M. Rowe.
Oh, TM
no.
Rowe, not
Never
DJ
mind.
Co.
Not the DJ.
You blew my mind, man.
Thank you, and welcome to Galaxy
You think they'll mention
Unpacked 2020.
Parasite winning the Oscar? Do you think they'll mention that?
I suppose they could slip it in there.
It's amazing
not on my
to be
bingo
here
card, though.
with you today to kick off a brand new decade of growth and change. We start 2020 with a renewed momentum, great confidence, and a deep sense of excitement about the opportunities in front of us. Opportunities that begin right here, right now, as we launch a new era of mobile innovation. Innovation that is more meaningful and personal. Innovation that is more private and secure. Innovation that will create more intelligent connections across devices, people, businesses, and communities. I know I speak for everyone at Samsung when I say it's an incredible time to be at the start of this change, to drive growth for our industry and to provide meaningful progress for consumers. I am so honored to lead the mobile communication business at Samsung. And I would not be where I am today without my mentor, CEO, DJ Ho.
I wonder if DJ's not feeling well or something.
Thank you, DJ, for your ongoing leadership.
Oh, maybe he
He's
couldn't. Maybe he
graceful.
couldn't get out of.
Oh,
Maybe he was in China and couldn't get out or something.
I mean,
Of many of the key
Could be.
breakthroughs in our most innovative and successful Galaxy devices, starting with the first Galaxy S.
Do they announce the
yes.
Note at these events? They don't.
No, the Note comes
So
later
the
in
Note
the year.
and the Fold, all of that will be later this year. So this
Yeah.
is going to be S
We
and
have
Flip.
been guided
Yep.
by our
That's-
belief in
that's usually the
innovation
case, at least with the
that
S.
improves
Flip is a new edition, of
our
course.
customers' lives. And driven by our passion to overcome
Even Apple's doing this. They don't like
most
the idea that
difficult
once a year they get a
challenges,
spike of sales.
so
They'd like to
we
spread
can
that
deliver
out. So it makes sense. If
experiences
you're doing multiple
that
phone
create
platforms,
a better
separate their
world.
release
I
dates.
feel like it's a pattern. It's
have never
a strategy that's worked really well for Samsung because it kind of keeps
of
this
innovation.
idea, this momentum of Samsung flagship throughout the year instead of, like you said, targeting one specific time. It's always top of mind, and Samsung's one of the most successful
This is why
companies
in
for it.
2011, when we heard that consumers wanted a more powerful, more productive device, we combined a large screen with the S Pen and launched the Galaxy Note.
I've been very happy with the Note 11. I think it's
This
a,
is why last year,
or is it the Note 10?
when we heard
Whichever Note I
Note 10,
have,
Note
it's
10.
good.
Yep.
for multitasking, even
think we'll
bigger
see the,
screens
the Galaxy
that will
Home.
still fit in their pocket.
That's the
We
kettle-like
imagine
Yes.
speaker
the
that they
future of
announced
mobile
years ago.
experiences
And I don't think it's
by
still
launching the Galaxy
hasn't come out, right?
No.
Yet to be commercially released.
And it is why when we saw a future of high resolution images, high definition video, and gaming on the go, we pioneered the key advancements that make 5G possible today.
I think 5G is just by default on these devices. If I'm
I
not
believe
mistaken.
so, yeah. All of the devices will be 5G.
And
Yeah.
massive capacity to connect millions of
They had a
devices.
5G
5G brings
S10
the transformative power
for a
to
higher
enhance
cost.
everything
Right.
people can do with their phones.
and severe battery life
And
issues.
now,
I
Samsung is making 5G available to more people more quickly than anyone thought possible.
including the carriers, unfortunately.
So today, we are excited to show our next big step forward as we launch a new generation of intelligent connections. It begins with our vision to be the innovator of new mobile experiences that flow seamlessly and continuously wherever we go. To realize this vision, we are driving the convergence of the three most important technology of our time: 5G, AI, and IoT. Samsung is in a unique position to bring the benefits of this convergence into consumers'
5
lives.
Geotie.
With more than 1 billion smart devices, including Galaxy phones, wearables, and PCs, we already help hundreds of millions of people around the world enjoy more connected and convenient lifestyle. With the Samsung Knox, we set the standard for security and trust for this industry by delivering end-to-end multi-layer protection that starts with a security chip built directly into the device. And with open collaboration, we have partnered with the industry leaders to build an ecosystem that is unmatched in scale to provide game-changing mobile experiences. Today, we are so proud to introduce the newest member of Galaxy
And they
family.
announced the price for these
A
phones.
new phone
Baseline is $1 grand,
named for the start
which I
of
feel like
a
is a little bit
Interesting.
higher
Yeah,
than
even
before.
Apple has kind of backed down on that. Their best-selling phones are under 800.
And hello to a new
the cost
way
of 5G
to
maybe?
see and share the world in its best light.
Well, remember, Samsung has a bunch of other less expensive phones.
That's true.
These are their flagship.
Yeah, you're
So-
right. You're right.
That learns you like and optimizes to how you use it. A phone that curates awesome experiences with your favorite music services and entertainment options. A phone that offers the full power of 5G across all new devices. This is just the first step toward a new generation of meaningful mobile experiences. And now, it is my great pleasure to introduce the brand new Galaxy S20.
Yep, S20, that was the name everybody thought. Yep. And that's the official name. Here's the video.
Yeah. While they show this video, Carson, thank you for the link. Back in January, DJ Co.
He stepped back from day-to-day operations.
From day-to-day operations, right. So that explains it.
Okay. Illness? Does it say why?
Focus on, Co's going to focus on long-term strategy.
Maybe just semi-retirement.
Yeah, no mention as far as why.
Yeah.
Space zoom. So I had heard about this 100x zoom. Obviously.
Wow.
Obviously, digital plays a huge.
There's the camera bump. How many cameras now?
What? Well, at some point, is the entire back of the phone going to be a camera bump? That's what we're working towards. And I honestly would not be surprised.
For all of you joining us online for the first time ever, Unpacked is being captured and streamed with the amazing Galaxy S20.
Obviously, a lot of Samsung employees in the audience. And
Thank you.
oh, you're welcome. Thank you.
Thank
See,
you.
hard to get really excited. It looks so much like every other phone. Even now with the Apple phone.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage
And
Head of
hence-
U.S. Mobile Product Management, Drew Blackard.
Hence why we have the Z Flip.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's just it right there.
Yep.
There's been a lot of complacency and a lot of like, okay, great, here's another phone. Samsung Galaxy phones have looked the same for years now.
There's also a limited, though, variety of things you can do.
There
with
is,
this form factor,
absolutely.
right?
To the next 10 years of Galaxy innovation. With that in mind, we've been working hard to create devices that are built for the way that we live our lives today. Our vision for the next decade of Galaxy all starts with 5G. Just last year, we unveiled 5 new 5G smartphones worldwide. In Korea alone, we helped bring 100,000 base stations online. And we've engineered new 5G chipsets that are smaller, cheaper, and power efficient. 5G will completely change how we communicate, how we game, and how we keep in touch with the world around us. It'll work with AI to enhance every aspect of our smartphones. And it'll connect thousands of devices through our SmartThings platform while protecting our privacy. And last year, we were just getting started. Simply put, this is the year of Galaxy 5G. It begins right now in 2020, right here with a Galaxy S20. Today, we're more social than ever. And we communicate and express ourselves with images, not just words. That means our smartphones need one thing above all else: a powerful camera. We spent months asking thousands of smartphone users across the world when it came to camera what mattered most. And no matter who we asked or where they lived, we got the same answer: quality, quality, quality. Now, we can all take great photos under perfect conditions, bright outdoor lighting, not too close, not too far, not too much movement. But in practice, it rarely works out that way. We take pictures at concerts, at kids' soccer games, at graduations. And we want to be able to capture those moments perfectly too, even if the conditions aren't perfect. After all, it's 2020. We rely on our phones to document and share our entire lives. So we rebuilt the Galaxy S20's entire camera system to change the way we capture. The key to capturing a high-quality photo is a high-resolution camera, because the higher the resolution, the more detail you can capture, and the more you can see. Maybe you're taking a picture and you notice something interesting in the background, so you pinch in to get a better look. But as you get closer, the image gets pixelated. At 64 megapixels, S20's revolutionary camera system takes smartphone photography to the next level.
64 megapixels.
So when you need to crop an image, don't worry.
Is this a Sony
so
sensor?
sharp,
60
the quad pixel
your photo
approach where
remains
it's 64 megapixels, but they break that
Effective.
High resolution isn't just useful
down by a
for
quarter,
viewing
and then they
pictures.
combine. And
It's also useful when you're taking them.
So
When
this
you need
is
to get
digital
closer, You
zoom.
want the subject to be the only thing in the frame, you need zoom.
Holy cow.
And with Galaxy S20's space zoom, you can get up to 30 times closer. So there's something that's cool from far away, you can still zoom in, get a high quality shot. Samsung
This is
cameras are
something
the
Google's
best in the
doing in
business,
software.
not just because of the game-changing
This,
hardware.
I can't tell if
but
this is
because of
hardware
their
or software.
it's got to be a
intelligence.
combination of both. I mean,
With AI,
Those
you can
sensors are
use
so
this
small.
revolutionary camera to the fullest. Think about it. There's those times when you want to capture the moment, but by the time you decided on the right camera mode, the moment's gone.
I mean, even my Sony S4.
With single take mode,
Or
S20
A7,
uses AI to
for
capture different
61
versions of that
megapixels.
exact same moment.
Remember how
Using
big a deal
each of
was
its
when
different
Nokia came out
cameras.
with a 41
Just
megapixel.
take a short clip up to 10
Sensor.
seconds, and
I
single
heard
take
like
captures
96
different versions of that
megapixels on a
game-winning moment.
smartphone or something
Live
like that.
focus, boomerang video, ultra wide, and a lot more. Then when you're done shooting,
Looks like
it gives you a
Samsung's
handful of those
using
best
their own
shots
sensor.
so you can pick your favorites.
Yeah, Samsung even has a
My
108
wife and I are really
megapixel
excited
camera
about this one.
sensor.
We've got
These are these
14-month-old twins at home,
ISOCELL.
and they never sit still for a photo. So now we'll never have to worry about missing the moment. And your Galaxy S20 uses AI
Pixels
to make
are,
it even easier. to get
0.8
your photos
microns.
organized. Groups your content, making your
It's
gallery
pretty,
easier
pretty
to
small,
navigate,
but not.
and also lets you create
massively
subjects,
small,
organize
even.
your photos however you want. You can easily search your photos, and if you identify people that keep popping up, S20 will be able to pick them out automatically. With the Galaxy S20, we've created a phone that will change photography.
Forever.
But we know that photos are only one part of the camera experience. More and more, we're using video to communicate, whether it's sharing them through our Instagram stories, capturing special moments, or creating content of our own. For years, Samsung has led the market in 8K TV technology. And today, we're bringing that expertise to mobile. Thanks to S20's super high resolution, you can
Samsung's
capture
not the
videos
only
in stunning
company
8K.
using these sensors. There's Xiaomi has
That's right.
the Note 8, Vivo, a company called
8K
Realme
is
are all
the
using
future
these
of video.
sensors.
Are they?
And now you can shoot it yourself
Are they
right from your
is
phone.
it the quad pixel?
In fact, we
approach?
built an entire 8K ecosystem. You can shoot 8K footage from the camera in your pocket, upload it to
So
YouTube
8K
over 5G
video
network,
recording
Ah,
on your
yes.
and use
So
TapView to cast
are
it
pixel
to your
bins.
8K QLED TV.
16 megapixel
That way,
images
you can enjoy your
times
high-quality
4.
video
So
right on the
they're
big
using
screen.
pixel binning. That's the
Okay,
technique.
all right.
From capture to casting, from your phone to your TV, it's a
So they're
full 8K experience.
Literally 16 megapixels.
To truly
and they shift
understand
them
how this 8K ecosystem
I
comes
guess.
together,
Okay.
you've got to
4
see it
ways.
for
I'm not
yourself.
sure what they're doing.
So with the help of filmmaker and adventurer Sam Evans, let's take a look.
So you can now record in video
Hey everyone,
with
I'm
8K
Sam, and I'm
or
a
in
content creator
8K
from
on the
Australia.
smartphone.
I'm here in the product demo zone.
No one has
to show you
8K
exactly how
TVs.
the S20 works.
Well, Samsung's
So
probably
you've already heard a
anxious
lot
to
about
sell
it.
more.
but You
Yeah.
really have to see it in action.
That's true.
Actually, you already have. Do you remember the video you saw earlier?
Yeah.
The one with the cable cars and the Golden Gate
Yeah,
Bridge
yeah.
moving through San Francisco?
Yeah.
No.
I actually shot that whole film on the S20.
No.
I'm so amazed by what this phone can do.
I don't,
So I've
I don't
traveled
remember
around
that
San
one.
I don't
Francisco
remember
with
it
the
either.
S20 and managed to get some pretty incredible
Wish they'd
footage.
told us to remember this.
Me,
Yeah.
8K footage is a game changer. With the extra resolution, it allows me to edit my footage exactly the way I want. Here's some 8K footage I captured over San Francisco.
Okay, now zoom in.
It does look crisp, but I mean, we're seeing a stream.
Looks great, right? And worth sharing, don't you think? That's super easy.
Super.
I can share with my friends by uploading it directly to YouTube without losing any of the original quality. I already uploaded some 8K footage to show you how it looks. Now, we can watch this on the phone, or using the YouTube app on an 8K QLED TV, we can watch it there. Let's check it out.
Well, you can check it out. We'll just look at it on a
So cool.
screen on the stream.
Capture a moment in 8K, share it with your friends, watch it together, all through the S20. Check it out for yourself. After the show,
But
come
the
on down to
S20 is not an
Product
8K
Zone
screen, is
and
it?
see it for yourself.
Oh, that's a good
Thanks,
question.
everyone. Back to you, Drew.
That would be a lot of resolution on that screen.
Thanks, Sam.
8K video recording.
8K video is stunning. the best quality for your best memories. It takes smartphone recording to a whole new
8K
level.
is like
HDR+.
five.
Opens the
It's
door
like
to
5G.
entirely new
It's
experiences that have never before been
it's
possible.
better because it's more.
Record a
Right.
video,
But is it?
But how
scroll through the
practical?
footage
Yeah.
to find the perfect
I mean,
moment.
this footage
With a
looks
single
great, but
click, you'll get a
we're not seeing
33
8K
megapixel
footage
photo
from their
of
stream when
amazing
certainly you're not at home.
You can crop any
I'm sure it looks pretty impressive if you're there in person. The phone is OLED HDR Plus. Supports 120 hertz refresh rate, so it
But
does
what's
have the
the
higher
resolution is the question.
I mean, HDR Plus. What is that? That's
just high dynamic range. That's not.
Oh, sorry. No, you're right.
Let's keep watching this.
Yeah.
sharper videos on the go, thanks to AI motion analysis and an anti-rolling stabilizer. This camera isn't just good; it's in a class of its own, right down to its.
This is where
performance
Apple
specs.
has been beating everybody else's.
It's got a
video.
powerful processor,
This sounds pretty
an
impressive.
all-day battery, and thanks to the Galaxy S20's incredible storage capacity, up to 1.5 terabytes using the micro SD card,
That's-
you'll have plenty of
that's what they
room
did
for
last time,
all
was
your
terabyte
favorite photos and
plus SD,
videos.
yeah.
Now a terabyte and a half.
And you can
We're gonna
share
need it
those
with
photos and
8K
videos more
video.
easily than
Yeah.
ever, too. With
No
S20, you can
kidding.
share files with up to 5 friends at the same time without even having to pair your devices.
This is
Every
their
incredible
version of
innovation we've
AirDrop
heard
that
about
they
so far,
announced
from
earlier.
8K video to Pro Mode to sharing, is available on all 3 models of the Galaxy S20 series. Because we don't believe in compromising when it comes to camera quality. And for the people who want even more, the serious professional photographers who need the best of the best, we're proud to introduce the Galaxy S20 Ultra. This device has the largest, most powerful image sensor we've ever put on a smartphone.
So what are these things?
You want high resolution?
Looks like 3 cameras,
it
a
has
flash.
an unbelievable 108 megapixel AI camera. So you can capture scenes with a level of
So
detail
that's
you've
what we were
never
talking about earlier
experienced.
when I mentioned the Samsung.
With a camera this high quality, you don't just get one
boy.
picture.
Yeah.
Zoom in
108
any one part, and a new world comes to
megapixel.
light. You practically get a photo album's worth of detail in a single shot.
80 sheep in one.
We
picture.
rebuilt the entire camera system with brand new sensors to help you focus quickly and accurately. The S20 Ultra takes multiple frames using software along with hardware to merge them all into one high-quality photo. And it does
doesn't
it
have a
all in a
monopoly
tenth
on
of a
this
second,
kind of
much faster than any smartphone
computation.
out
On
there.
the AI,
Photography.
the
Yeah.
computational
This
stuff.
technology combined with the bright
But
night
they've
sensor
proven to be
means you'll
pretty
get
darn
bright,
successful with
accurate
it.
pictures even in low light.
That's one of the key features.
All
of
3
their
models of the
phones.
S20 take
And people
amazing
know
low
it.
light photos. But the S20 Ultra takes it even further. This phone takes some of the best, brightest photos I've ever seen. That's because Samsung's pioneering nonobitting technology combines 9 pixels into one,
None of it.
all at the sensor level using AI. That just means that each pixel is larger than ever before and can capture 3 times more light in every image.
So that's 9 times.
S20 Ultra comes with an advanced
12?
cutting-edge zoom
12.
function. See, for camera zoom, you usually need more focal length.
So to get
Which means a
108
bulkier
megapixels, they
device.
use a 12
But when it comes to
megapixel
smartphones, that isn't a
sensor,
great
and they
option.
sample it 9
You want the
times.
device to stay as thin as possible. So we built it with a folded lens. When the light enters the telelens, it's refracted at an angle, producing a powerful zoom effect. The folded lens allows for up to 10x hybrid optic zoom. Now multiply that with a 10x
hybrid.
digital
That's
zoom,
the
and you
telescoping
can magnify a
technology
shot
that we've
up to
seen
100
the last couple of
times.
years in
Yeah,
certain
so
phones.
this is
That's what you'd expect
hybrid
from a
optical,
telescope.
which
Right.
means it's not optical.
To show us just how powerful the S20 Ultra zoom is, we invited Colin and Samir to try it out for themselves. Here, let's check it out.
I'm having a hard time finding any articles that reference
What's up,
exactly what the
everyone? I'm
resolution
Colin,
on the display
and
is.
I'm Samir,
It's
and
not
we're
that
coming
high.
to you here at Hawk
think so.
Hill.
I wanna
Now,
know
we've been
though.
making YouTube videos and telling stories together for a long time. We shot our first video over 8 years ago.
And as we've evolved as filmmakers and storytellers, our gear has evolved too. Today, we travel around with bags, big cameras, and bulky lenses. But at the end of the day, the story is what matters most. And we need a versatile camera that can travel anywhere with us and capture it all.
That's why we're so excited about the Galaxy S20 Ultra. Okay, so check this out. We're gonna shoot this scene right here on the ultra wide mode. So right here, this is one of the best views of San Francisco. You got the city in the background, you can see the Golden Gate Bridge, and over there, that tiny dot on the left side of your screen, that's Alcatraz.
Okay, you're telling me that dot is Alcatraz.
That's exactly what I'm telling you, Colin. That is Alcatraz.
If you're so sure, prove it.
Okay, well, I'm going to get you closer, and I'm going to prove that to you.
Okay.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Check this out.
He's pinching and zooming, and that is pretty
incredible.
good.
That's Alcatraz at 30 times zoom.
So that tiny
But it
dot
is
in
softer.
frame that I just showed you now
Yep.
fills the entire screen.
And
Let me
that's
show you where we
30
started
times. Supposedly this can go 100 times.
Whoa.
That's
Unbelievable.
pretty good
Now,
zoom.
normally, to get a shot like that, we would have to swap lenses.
But now we can get this ultra wide you're looking at, as well as that close up, all with a single device.
Samir, I've got a question for you.
What's up, Colin?
From where we are, can you spot the Palace of Fine Arts?
You know where the show's happening right now?
Yes.
No, man, I don't think so.
You still looking?
Yeah, I'm still looking, man. It's far.
You're not going to find it.
That's crazy.
Let me show you.
Okay. All right, here we go. Let's see it. Whoa. 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 That's
Well,
crazy.
look how soft that is at
That's
100.
the Palace of Fine Arts.
That
at
is
100
terrible.
times
It's
zoom.
soft.
That's amazing.
You're not going to use that.
No, you're not
And
going
now
to
I'm
use
going to bring
that.
it back out.
Impressive that it
to
can
the
get that
ultra
reach,
wide.
but I guess
Wow. That's crazy.
it's
I
digital
mean, the craziest
processing.
part
Anything
of
could go
all
that
of this
far.
to
It's
me
just like, how
is
does
that
it
you can go from
look when
ultra
you finally
wide
get
to
there?
100 times zoom and back all with a phone.
With the S20 Ultra's 100 times zoom, you now have the most versatile storytelling tool that fits right in your pocket.
I mean, 8 years ago, when we first started making YouTube videos and telling stories, we could have never imagined having a device like this. This camera will change photography and storytelling forever, and we can't wait for all of you to get your hands on it.
So that's it for us up here at Hawk Hill. We hope you enjoyed the demo, and we will see all of you after the show.
Yeah, you will.
Thanks, guys. Amazing, right? No matter which model of the S20 series you choose, we've changed the way you capture. Cameras are how we turn moments into memories, and that goes for this show, too. As TM mentioned earlier, we're streaming today's event with S20 devices.
No.
Give it up for the camera crew.
Okay,
Oh my goodness.
that they fooled me on that. Yeah. That's cool. That's called dog fooding. Yep.
So you just saw what Colin and Samir
Looks
could
pretty
do
good.
with
It's a
S20.
good stream.
And earlier you saw Sam's demo, also filmed with one. Now, let's see what happens when you put an S20 in the hands of Academy Award-winning director Jimmy Chin.
What is he going to do with it?
Hi, my name is Jimmy Chin, and I'm a Team Galaxy member. We are in Jackson Hole, Wyoming, and I have lived here for the last 20 years. One of the reasons
He's always
I
looks
really
so
love Jackson
good, and I'm always
is
disappointed because I.
So when I come
A,
home,
I'm not in Jackson Hole.
I really just want to be able to
B, I don't have
be
that
in the
talent.
mountains, in my own space,
But
in my own time.
Apple's got a shot on
But the
iPhone at
landscape
night
is so
Yeah.
inspiring.
campaign
It's
going
hard
on
for
right
me to
now, and
stop
it's like, well,
shooting
that's nice.
and creating content.
Yeah.
To
Wish
be
I
able
could
to
do
shoot
that.
8K on the
I mean,
Galaxy
yes,
S20
it's the
Ultra
camera on
is
the phone that's doing this. There are
It's
other
the
elements
photographer,
too.
it's the
There are
locale. Yeah.
Undoubtedly other
quality
elements.
of the images or the footage is something I'm kind of
of
obsessed with.
macro blocking in
so
that
it's
snow,
nice
that's
to
not
be able
good.
to shoot with my Samsung Galaxy
That's
S20
not- that's
Ultra.
stream, or
you know,
is
just
that-
something
That's
I
the
can put in my
stream, that's not
pocket. For me to have creative freedom, it's often about having the right tool.
We'll continue with live coverage of the Samsung Unpacked event, but I have to mention LastPass, our sponsor. They're fantastic. If, when I get that new Z Flip, I'm sure it's true for you, Jason, when you get that new S20, the first thing we do, we put on our LastPass.
No question.
All the passwords are in there. It speeds up the installation of all the other apps because of the autofill. And in business, there's no question there you need LastPass. LastPass helps solve authentication and access challenges for business by doing a number of things. Unified password management, of course, that's what LastPass does so well. They also have single sign-on with over 1,200 applications that you don't even need a password for. You just sign on. There's also multi-factor authentication that goes beyond two-factor to make sure the person using your bank account and your website and your databases and all that proprietary company information really is the person supposed to use it. And you have over 100 customizable policies, so you can really manage password security. We use it, of course, LastPass Enterprise here at TWiT, and we do have some policies. We require two-factor. We have minimum requirements for your LastPass password, things like that. I think it's very important. I love this passwordless authentication. That's fantastic. You can log into your work without typing a password. Employees love it too. In fact, it does something that normally is impossible. It improves security and convenience at the same time. Making sure your employees are securely logged into the various sites they need to use during the workday doesn't have to be painful. If you've got the LastPass browser extension, you'll start solving your access and authentication challenges right away. Works everywhere you work, iOS, Android, Mac, Windows. I even use LastPass on Linux. All your data is encrypted everywhere. It only gets decrypted at the device level, only with your say-so. That means no one can see your stuff. In fact, it's so secure that I put everything in there. My driver's license, my passport, our social security numbers, payroll information. It's the most secure storage in our business at home. And that's why I love LastPass. Your master password and the keys that are used to encrypt and decrypt data never go to LastPass's servers. They're never accessible by LastPass. And because they're the gold standard in security and access, they continuously engage trusted world-class third-party security firms to conduct routine audits, to test the service, to test the infrastructure, so that you can feel confident that it is absolutely secure. That's what I look for. We use LastPass Enterprise at TWiT. I use LastPass Families at home. I use LastPass Premium myself for years. I've been using it for a decade. I don't trust anything else. You need LastPass, both at home and the office. Try their amazing features. Your security will improve across your company. Your life will be easier. Visit LastPass.com/TWiT to find out how they can help you. That's LastPass.com/TWiT. Now we head back to the San Francisco Palace of Fine Arts and Samsung's Galaxy Unpacked for 2020.
We're really excited to have Jimmy on board. He's one of the most talented storytellers out there. And behind every great story is a creator. At Samsung, we empower those creators to break barriers, defy odds, and push the limits of creativity through technology. They inspire us, and they inspire Netflix. So together, we're helping a group of Netflix creators tell companion and bonus stories based on their movies and shows, all with the help of S20's new state-of-the-art camera system.
Don't tell me
to tell you more about our new
Irishman
partnership,
shot on an
please
S20.
welcome Netflix CMO Jackie Lee Joe.
All of the de-aging was done with the S20's AI.
Now then I'd be impressed. But you know, that's just a short few years off.
No kidding. You're so right. It's right around the corner.
Thank you so much, Drew. It's so great to be here today at this year's Unpacked.
What, you just come from her
Netflix
karate
and
class? What's
Samsung
going on here?
have a long-standing, decade-long relationship. And every step of the way, it's been all about working to create the best entertainment viewing experience for our members. We've worked together on many initiatives over the years. Two recent examples include tracking down Breaking Bad's Hugh Babineau together as part of a joint marketing campaign. He's finally out of the safe house, by the way. And we even got Ryan Reynolds in on the action by making an ad for QLED that was actually an ad for Six Underground. That was actually, not so secretly, an ad for Aviation Gin.
Clever.
So it's been a lot of fun.
All of which
and today
he owns.
we're here to announce the next stage in this partnership. Today, Netflix is being announced as Samsung's mobile entertainment partner. The mission of this partnership?
Remember, they were
to make
giving
the Netflix
YouTube
viewing experience on
Premium
Samsung
with the Z
Mobile
Flip.
the
What are
absolute
they going
best
to do with
it can
Netflix?
be. This means that even more users can enjoy our best-in-class stories across all genres through even better product integration with Galaxy mobile devices. And to make it even more exciting, in the coming months, Samsung mobile users will have access to a whole host of new and exciting bonus content based on some of your favorite Netflix originals, accessible through Samsung Daily and Samsung Channels. The content will shine a light on our diverse mix of
It
creators
shows
from
how
all
much
around the world.
this world has changed.
A
They haven't
selection of
mentioned the
whom will be
processor. They
handed
haven't
a
mentioned how much
Galaxy
RAM. They
S20.
haven't mentioned
They
Android at
haven't
all.
mentioned
Probably
Android.
never
They
will.
never do. Yeah.
But they talk a lot about
Freedom to
photography, and they're talking now
continue
about
inventing new
content. I mean,
ways
that's
to
what's
tell
really changed. It's
their
not
way.
speeds and feeds anymore. And that's
Yeah,
when
totally.
You can
when
expect
a
to hear from the minds behind
technology
great
becomes mature.
stories
That's
like
what happens.
Narcos.
Absolutely, because most people don't care about specs. They just care about,
As
does
well
it take
as
good
from our
pictures?
team behind
Yeah, we
Netflix
do.
shows.
I want to know what the processor is.
So
But
many
We
more.
care about it all.
We can't wait to see what they come back with. We believe this significant partnership
We
will
can
provide
officially
millions
retire
of Samsung mobile
the phrase, "We
users
can't wait
across
to
the
see
globe
what you do with it."
the
We can
best
officially
mobile
retire that now. They've
entertainment
said it 3
experience.
times.
Yeah, that and this is going to change everything. You know,
easier than ever. After all, great stories come from anywhere and to be loved everywhere. Thank you. Back to you, Drew.
So essentially just a plug for Netflix there.
Yeah. Not a whole lot
And
of
some
news out of that.
custom content Netflix is going to do for an app that
Netflix
Samsung
is
will kill in a
changing
year.
the way we access and watch content
Brutal truth.
and creating new movies and shows for us to enjoy every day. We are thrilled to partner with Netflix to help lead those innovations and reimagine entertainment together. We can't wait to see what they produce.
Oh, 4 times.
In the meantime, though, we're making it easier to find the content
put that
you
on your
want
bingo card
right now.
next year.
Criminally.
Let's say you're looking for a new movie or show. With S20, you'll be able to ask Bixby to play Stranger Things or
They
type a
mentioned
title
Bixby
right into
at
your
least
phone
once
search bar.
in this announcement. They
That
didn't
was
say
not on
last
my
time.
bingo card at all.
If you're looking for something new, no problem. We've integrated Netflix on your Samsung Daily page to offer recommendations based on what you already watch. And with 5G, you'll be able to take your entertainment anywhere you go. If you're boarding a plane but forgot to download a movie or show, don't worry.
The S20
With
is now on the
5G, you can download them in a
Samsung
flash.
page,
Because that's what
pricing,
mobile entertainment is all
etc.
about. Getting the content you want when you want it.
S20 Ultra 5G 128
You've seen
gigs
how S20's
unlocked
camera helps you capture content of your
$1,400.
own. You've seen how it helps professionals bring new
512 gig
stories.
storage
And next,
$15.99.
You'll see how it helps you
$1,600. This is
communicate with the people in
outrageous.
your life. To tell you more, please welcome my friend and colleague, David Park.
They haven't really described the difference between the 3 different models yet either. I mean, I guess you get the camera.
The camera system.
How's everyone doing
they,
today?
They spent some time on the difference there.
It's so great to be here at Unpacked. At their core, phones have always been built to help us communicate. First through calls, then through texting, then through social media.
S20
We share our lives
5
through
gigs,
Instagram
120
stories and bond over
28
viral
gigabytes
videos.
is
But
1,000.
today,
So
communication isn't
what
enough.
you predicted,
We want to
which is
forge
1,000 to
connections.
$1,600.
Just as we're using our phone cameras to capture more and more videos, we are
That
using
was
video
expensive
calls
when the
to
Note
connect
hit
with the people
$1,000. And we were like, oh, well, I guess that's a real
It's easy
premium.
to see the appeal.
Now the rest
Voice
of their
calls let
premium
us hear our
lineup
loved
is
ones,
starting there.
But video calls let us see them.
It just keeps going up.
That's why we at Samsung are so excited for our partnership with Google. Together, we are using 5G to change the way
Android?
we communicate. After
Google
all,
did
video
mention
catch
on Twitter
should be
that there was
simple,
something tied to
seamless,
this event.
and
That's right.
Stunning. With the Galaxy S20, Google Duo will be natively integrated right into your contacts and phone and messages.
Ah, Duo.
We've worked with
Duo
Google to integrate their software
That's their
with our
video
hardware,
calling
bringing
feature,
new
their
Duo
FaceTime,
features to
if you will.
Galaxy smartphones, starting with the S20 and the Galaxy Z Flip.
I would love to see
That
them
includes our
abandon
wide-angle
Samsung's
camera,
Messages
chat
app
and landscape
and start
mode,
using
and get
Google's
multiple
Messages
That would
app.
be nice,
Android
yeah.
It
Messages.
also includes full HD
The duplication
video chatting
drives
with
me
Galaxy
nuts.
S20's
Me too.
lightning fast 5G, so you can get a clear connection with no friction or latency. So when I'm out of town on a business trip and when I check in on my 2 boys, Logan and Nicholas, I can pull up Google Duo and get them on the other end in seconds. And there they are, smiling and giggling, thanks to the S20's 5G capabilities. And if they miss my call, no worries. I can use Google Duo to leave them a video message. Simple, stunning, seamless, and accessible. Galaxy S20 will be one of the first Android devices to support live caption technology, so people with hearing loss can appreciate great
This is a
content
feature
in
Google
real
announced at
time.
Google I/O, and I love.
Samsung has
It's
always been
built into the
committed to
Pixel
developing
4.
tools that
Totally.
make
I
digital
used it
media
just a couple of days
more
ago.
accessible.
Sometimes I'd rather
The
read
Galaxy
than
S20
listen.
doesn't just let you communicate with the people who matter most. It helps you form genuine connections with them, no matter the distance. And these days, one of the best ways to connect with your friends is through gaming. Whether you're fighting monsters together or racing against time, mobile gaming has become a truly social experience for smartphone users. And yet, too often, our smartphones just don't let us play our favorite games the day where they're meant to be played. However, with 5G, the S20 takes gaming to a whole new level. The displays on all 3 S20 models have 120 Hz refresh rate, for incredibly smooth gameplay. We also doubled the touch response rate so you can game with less touch lag. After all, when you're right around the corner from that finish line, that split second can make all the difference. And it's all thanks to the processor. The S20 also comes with up to 16 gigabytes of RAM, and it's powered by next generation memory technology, Samsung LPDDR5. It leverages the full power of 5G and AI capabilities like machine learning, with 30% faster data access speeds and as much as 20% less power usage than before. You'll be able to choose your favorite apps to quick launch, and you can start right where you left off.
Is this the first phone to use LPDDR5?
That's
I
a
think
game
so.
changer for gamers.
They did use.
But at Samsung,
I thought they used DDR5 in this S10, but maybe not.
Last
maybe the
year,
Note 10.
Microsoft helped us change the way we use our phones by helping us make PC to smartphone experience more seamless than ever before. This year, we are extending that partnership to gaming with Xbox.
One of the first.
Yeah.
Xiaomi's Mi 10
Great gaming
may
experience
have
starts with
been the
great
first,
games, right?
Or maybe the
Well,
first.
we got you covered. Xbox Game Studio is bringing Forza Street to smartphones for the very first time across Galaxy devices. The Galaxy S20 is the perfect gaming device for Forza Street. Its new dynamic AMOLED display is the most immersive ever on a Galaxy S device, so you can get a smooth motion and clear
It's
gameplay.
interesting as we kind of
Hyper-fast
converge here with these
response touch
on-device
gives you edge over your
games versus
competition
the
and
streaming
fast-paced
games from
one-on-one
Stadia and
races.
xCloud
Our
and
hardware
others.
and software deliver powerful performance with minimal lag.
Where
So
would
can
you
play
rather
anywhere,
render it?
Anytime.
If you can get the lag down.
We're also pleased to
If you
announce
can
that
get the
Forza
lag
Street
down,
is
right,
now
yeah.
available for pre-registration on the Galaxy Store.
And I suppose
So check it out.
5G maybe changes the.
Oh, it's supposed to.
The best part is,
changes
Good luck getting it.
that equation a little
the
bit.
best part
but-
is,
What's the best
this
part?
is just the beginning of our gaming partnership with Xbox.
Yeah, they'll do
Both
xCloud.
Samsung and Xbox share a vision for bringing great gaming
got very low
experiences
energy,
to
I
mobile
have to
players
say.
around the world. With our 5G-enabled portfolios and the Microsoft's rich history in gaming, we are working closely together to create a premium,
that's an xCloud
cloud-based
game.
game
I bet
streaming
you-
experience.
Yeah,
And you'll hear more
streaming.
about it
There you
later
go.
this year.
You'll hear about it next
Playing
year.
video
So
games with our
that's when
friends,
Microsoft's xCloud is
video
coming.
chatting with our family,
That's their streaming solution, their
watching
Stadia
movies
like
with our
solution.
partners. Galaxy S20 has countless ways to connect with the people we love. But we can also connect through something universal, and that's music. That right song or the perfect playlist can help us scale new heights. and
Samsung
stay
had
in
a
tune
music
with
app.
ourselves.
They got out of Samsung Milk.
Today,
They killed it.
Oh, Milk.
we are reimagining how you listen to your
I
favorite
forgot
music
about Milk.
on the go. Introducing Galaxy Buds Plus.
There you go.
A blogger got these ahead of time somehow and said, they're all right. They don't have
The
noise
original Galaxy
cancellation.
Buds and improved
Apple's,
sound quality.
AirPods do.
Buds Plus
Yeah,
don't just
yeah.
have one speaker, they have two. Optimized for
Two
high notes,
speakers.
one for bass.
A tweeter and
The
a
speaker is
woofer.
almost 40% larger than before. They don't just give you more sound, they give you better sound.
I actually
AKG's
thought
renowned
the
sound
last
signature
generation
also
Galaxy
keeps
Buds
your
were the
music
best of the
crystal
Bluetooth
clear.
headphones. I really liked them,
And that's
especially
not
at
all.
the
Really
price.
nice.
Thanks to our
Yeah.
partnership with
They were
Spotify,
very competitive.
with one
Very
simple
nice, very
long
comfortable.
press on the side
I'm
of
still
your
just a
buds,
huge
you
fan
can
of the
recommend
Jabras.
songs based on your music
I'm
history.
testing the
You
75
can
T
create that
Elites right
magical
now.
moment when you hear a new band for the
But,
first
yeah,
time.
Big fan of those.
A lot
Of
less
course,
expensive, though, the Buds.
We use earbuds for more than music.
So
That's why
Spotify
we also
is replacing
optimize
Milk in
Buds Plus for
effect.
calls.
That's going to be the
Instead of the
default
standard two
music
mics,
tab.
these buds have three.
Of course.
So even if you're calling from a crowded street, your Buds Plus will
That
pick up
makes
your
the
voice.
most sense.
We've also enhanced ambient sound so that you can hear sounds more clearly and adjust the volume when you need to be aware of your surroundings. And with advanced connectivity, Buds Plus let you switch quickly between devices, from smartphone to smartwatch, from tablet to TV. With a simple tap on the media panel on your phone, you can do it all without needing to unpair and repair your devices.
Multi-point
Buds Plus
pairing is
also works
increasingly
seamlessly
the
with
standard
iOS.
across all Bluetooth.
Just download the Galaxy wearable app from the App
Headsets.
Store to customize your
come a
music
long way.
experience.
Little devices.
Buds
the
Plus
last
have
couple of years.
powerful, flexible,
Pretty solid.
and easy to charge. With wireless charging and wireless power share, you don't need any cords or connectors.
That's just a feature that
Let's say
No
it
one
sounds
uses.
nice. I just
No
we
one
never
uses.
to
needed
get from
never
one
use it,
stop to
yeah.
the next.
Never needed
You can
it.
get enough charge to the next. You can get enough charge for about an hour of playtime. Once your Buds Plus are fully charged,
Your
they'll last a
phone will be
whopping
dead.
11 hours. And with the charging case, you can get another 11 hours for a total of 22. That's enough to power the world's longest flight and a delay. Soon, you can get a pair of your own on February 14th for $149.
So I think for the price point, you're paying almost twice as much for those Jabra Elites. I love the Jabra Elites, but I think these sound
Totally.
almost as good, if not as good.
I mean, 150, yeah, depending on if this is your first, like dipping your toes in the waters of true wireless, that's actually pretty inexpensive.
Plus,
compared
you
to
don't
this
know
one.
yet if you're going to lose one ear.
Yeah, I haven't had that
It's an
happen
expensive
yet.
loss.
Yeah, I haven't had that happen yet. I haven't experienced that.
And we have another ad for the Buds, in which a highly professional trained model dances in milk.
They just can't get rid of the milk. They're just
still
like,
got the milk.
All right, fine.
Which
Spotify,
is ironic,
you win.
because my memory of Korea is they don't drink milk. But maybe that was an exotic thing.
It's just white water.
They would call it kimchi here. Oh yeah, it's just white water.
See, now those two people dancing, that happens in your ear every time you use these.
Yeah, go full
those
bass.
Two people, that's how they achieve
Yeah.
the bass effect. Two tiny people in your ear.
Memorable moments, meaningful experiences, that's what the Galaxy S20 is all about. It'll change the way we capture the most important moments in our lives. It'll change the way we connect with each other through entertainment, gaming, and music. It's
We're
built
gonna
for a new
see more
generation
of
of
these
users,
kinds of
for a new decade.
announcements
From March 6th,
thanks to
you can get a
coronavirus.
Galaxy-
Nobody's going to Mobile World
From March
Congress.
6th,
Yeah, I mean,
And I think it might be the
Galaxy
end
S20
of
starting at
commercials everywhere.
$9.99.
So March 6th, $9.99 to $1,400 for
All
the
right.
S20, S20 Plus,
Well,
S20 Ultra.
And even more expensive than $1,400 if you're maxing out on memory.
Yep.
And all
Another
three
$100
models
for the memory.
will be
yeah.
available in blazing fast 5G.
And as we thought,
We're also
all
pleased to
across
announce
the
that
line
effective
5G.
today, we are reducing prices on the Galaxy S10.
Now this is a big story. If you didn't get an
soon,
S10 and
S10
you
users
still
will
would
get
like
some of the
one,
great
this
features
is an
the software
opportunity. The
can.
S10e
Okay.
starts now at $599.
That's how they're filling the price gap.
Samsung
Well, they
is
also have
entering
the
a new
A
decade
series.
of
They have
mobile
some of the
innovation.
They have the ones that go
One
even
that'll
lower
be
than that.
changed and shaped by AI, IoT, and of
Get
course
a nice
5G.
trade-in for the S10. that
With
I have
5G,
here. $600 trade.
the S20 will power new mobile experiences with
So
near
interesting. You
zero
can get the
latency.
Z Flip Friday, but
It'll
you have to
leverage
wait
the
till next
ultra-fast
month
speeds
to
of
order
nationwide
your
low-frequency
S20.
bands like sub-6 and more advanced millimeter-wave high-frequency bands. 5G is changing the way we communicate, the way we game.
So he said it
and the
supports
way we
both the
consume
T-Mobile
content.
600 megahertz
And we're working with our
and
partners to make it happen.
micromillimeter, which is, of course, the
We are
real
honored
future of
to
5G.
support the Olympic Games and their incredible athletes. After all, the Olympic Games are all about bringing people together and inspiring them to perform at the best of their abilities. So later this summer, Samsung will be bringing the best of mobile technology to the Tokyo 2020 Games with the limited edition Galaxy S20 Plus 5G, designed exclusively for athletes of the Olympic Games.
Will they be gold? Silver?
It appears so.
Yeah, the
This
athlete.
special edition embodies a competitive spirit of the games with standout 5G performance and one-of-a-kind 5G performance and one-of-a-kind design topped with a premium matte gold finish.
And the Olympic rings.
Because
on
at
the back.
Samsung, we don't sit still.
Matte gold.
We push boundaries. We solve problems. We do what can't be done. As we look ahead to this new decade, we couldn't be more excited to continue working with our partners to deliver the kinds of mobile experiences that no one else can deliver. To tell you even more, please welcome back Tiembro.
The new DJ Co. It's kind of nice. He acknowledged
David.
DJ Co. and his leadership.
What a great show. For the past 10 years, the Samsung-Google partnership has been the driving force behind so many of this industry's most important innovation. Now, as we start a new decade, our partnership is more important than ever. As we work together to pioneer a new generation of breakthrough mobile experiences. And to tell you more, I am happy to welcome my friend
Hiroshi
from
Lockheimer.
Google to the stage.
Oh, so Google's on stage. Hiroshi's in charge of Android, right?
Yep. Head of Android.
Took
Really
over
kind of
for
the
Andy
public
Rubin.
spokesperson.
Yeah.
Really the public voice.
Nice guy. Wow, this is interesting.
Hi, everyone.
Didn't mention
So
Android.
great to be here today with the Samsung team.
But he is the Android
Thank
guy.
you. I knew I could get an applause from over here. You guys are very excited. Thank you. Maybe I can start with a quick personal story about how I first met TM. It was 2010. Samsung had just launched the original Galaxy S, and we were already preparing for what's
There's
next.
Android on screen. They made
I was
sure of
visiting
it.
their headquarters and was introduced to TM as the person who could
Google's
make
like, look,
anything
Samsung,
happen.
you never mentioned Android.
I remember
So
driving
we're
around
going to get up there.
with
We're going to
a
talk about
in
Android,
his
damn it.
brand new car, which he was very proud of, by the way, with a bunch of devices, and we're testing GPS. I think this whole testing GPS was just an excuse for him to drive his new car, by the way. A lot has happened since those days.
What a story.
Galaxy is
Isn't
a
that good
household
story?
name,
That's a good story.
and Android powers over 2.5 billion active devices worldwide. We are humbled by the fact that together we play an important
they must
role
have
in
said
people's
something.
lives around the world.
Because it was such a notable absence.
It's also
from
been amazing to
previous
see
Galaxies.
Samsung continuously push the limits of what's possible in mobile on the Android platform. For example, phablets, the S Pen, many of the innovations around the display, including the super cool foldables, all the stuff you saw earlier today.
This
Looking
might be
ahead,
the first foldable phone
we're
that's worth
excited to
getting.
continue to work together to
Kind of
build
feels
the
that
next
way.
wave
Yeah.
of helpful mobile
I mean,
innovation.
it looks polished.
I want to
It
briefly
looks,
give three examples.
I have a feeling
5G,
that Samsung's going to do
foldables,
that right.
and improved
Well,
accessibility.
but the Fold was kind of disappointing. As
We
you
think
know.
5G
But this is like the
can,
next-
unlock
Right.
wealth of
Next
possibilities, new
iteration.
experiences,
Second chance.
and
They've
we're
learned
proud
some
that
lessons.
Android is the first and only mobile operating system to support 5G today. Much like the
Wait till
transition from
wait till
3G
later
to
this year.
4G, we expect these new experiences to emerge
Is
over
that true?
time. But we
Oh,
wanted
yeah,
to get
it's
started
Android
right away.
devices. In other
and we
words, it's saying
decided video
Apple
chat would be a
doesn't.
great place to get started. Plus, we wanted a cameo in the ads, in the Oscar ads. So we've integrated Google Duo into Samsung's flagship devices. Thanks to 5G, the video calls are higher quality, and that makes you feel more connected. Also, with Duo built right into Galaxy's
Gotta
native
point
apps,
out,
that's messages,
very few
contacts,
people,
and
despite
phone,
all the
we can help
advertising,
people
can get
connect much more
5G.
seamlessly without
You can't get it in San Francisco.
I think
You
many
can't
of you
get it
already
in
know how
Petaluma.
excited we are about foldables.
You can get it
On a
in a
personal
few
note, using the
places,
Galaxy
but
Fold,
it's
I find myself using the
not
device in
something
so
you
many
should
different
say,
ways,
oh, I
whether
have
it's
to have a
for
5G
entertainment
phone
on
for.
long flights, or
At the
staying
same time,
connected to work,
Samsung's
that's super
saying
productive.
whether it's a
So we think
now
foldables
thing or
will
a next
fundamentally
year thing
change
or
how we
whatever,
think
your
about
phone
there.
already is
They
there.
already have it, yeah.
And we are working closely with Samsung.
Unless
should
you
also
get the
point
Z
out
Flip.
that people, yeah, right.
across
People who've
hardware,
used 5G
OS,
say,
and app
I
developers.
couldn't tell any difference.
For example, you saw earlier today Duo and YouTube with a new UI in the Flex mode on the tabletop.
I too like that.
We have built the tools and APIs
I think
for
that's
any developer
interesting.
to do
Yeah,
just that,
that's
and we
neat.
can't wait to see
So that's
what
an
they do with this
API.
capability.
We talked about this in Android.
Finally,
They had that
we want
foldable
Android to
screen
work for
API.
everyone,
That's what
no
we're
matter
seeing.
their abilities.
So your
Live captions
software can say,
automatically
oh,
adds
I'm in a
captions to
folded
content
mode.
that
I'm
even
going
if
to
the
just
content
use
didn't
the
come with
screen
captions
separately.
originally.
Right.
If you're one of the 450 million people
I'm waiting for the
worldwide
developer
are
who
deaf or
creates a
hard of
mini
hearing, we think this
laptop
capability
where the
is a
bottom is a
game changer.
keyboard.
Just a matter of
and the
time.
top,
By
I
the
mean,
way,
it's
live
probably gonna
caption
happen.
works entirely on device through a combination of 3 machine learning models.
I'm thinking the
We
Z
think
Flip
it's
is
a
going to
great
be
application of machine learning
very
techniques
interesting.
to
Yeah.
create helpful experiences for
And I
everyone.
love this screen.
We're thrilled that Galaxy S20 is the
caption.
first device in
Auto
the
caption is
Android
fantastic.
Android partner ecosystem to offer live caption out of the box.
You can watch a YouTube video. It'll
Thank
caption
you,
it
Samsung
automatically,
SDM,
very
for the continued
accurately.
partnership to bring
crazy
amazing
how
mobile
really
experiences
incredible.
on Android and to people around the
Watch
world.
one of our shows, it'll
Congratulations on the
caption.
launch today.
Totally.
We're proud of what we've created together, and we can't wait for the next decade. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Hiroshi.
Thank you, Hiroshi.
He said Android as many times as he could reasonably say it.
Android.
Thank you.
See you later, Android.
I'm so glad that you joined us today.
Thank you for the billion yen.
Before
Or
closing,
whatever.
there's one more important topic I'd like to talk about.
Oh?
Parasite.
As always, our mission is innovation, not just for innovation.
Oh, accessibility.
Innovation
This is
with
great.
purpose.
This is important.
This is why sustainability is so important at Samsung.
Sustainability.
And it's why we work with the UNDP to support the UN Sustainable Development Goals. So far, we believe more than 15 million members of the Galaxy community have the Samsung Global Goals app on their devices, with all proceedings being matched by Samsung. This year, we are also introducing a new eco-friendly Global Goals cover and watch strap.
Made of recycled soda bottles.
From the first Galaxy phone to the first Galaxy Fold. From the infinity display
which is
to
the fashion
5G
item.
And beyond.
Yeah, right.
We have discovered new ways to use technology to advance humanity.
If that screen can bend reliably,
Galaxy
I'm all in
S20
on that. I
want
like
to
that.
see how that screen bends.
We are now changing the shape of the mobile category.
And now he's going to drink all night.
In the decade ahead, we will continue to lead the growth of the industry and to change the way you experience the world. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good work, sir.
So there you have it, the Galaxy S20 series, 3 phones starting at $999, all the way up to $1,400 if you max out the 512 gigs of memory. They said a terabyte's possible. Maybe it's a 512 plus a terabyte SD card. That must be it.
That's what
so
it is.
they've abandoned that terabyte. S10 Plus had a terabyte option.
Yeah. Yes, I have reserved mine.
Pretty impressive camera. I'm looking forward to see what you do with that. You get the Ultra, you might as well go all the way. Get the Ultra wide and that 108x zoom.
Woof.
And I think, frankly, the most interesting thing here was the Z Flip, which is available Friday on Valentine's Day. Tomorrow at Fashion Week, we'll see a Tom Brown edition. Can I order that now? I'd like to order that now. I feel like that Z Flip is especially the purple one, really interesting. We haven't seen a lot of, I think, compelling takes on smartphones that don't look like glass slabs. The Galaxy Fold and the other folding phones were so early. I think that there were some real issues, even with the Razr. This one looks like they've done it right, and they're very much going on the fashion side of this. So
fashion and kind of design conscious around durability, which has been a big key kind of concern for people with foldables. I think they've made a lot of good choices on this, and I'm curious to see it in person, to see how that glass is implemented. The case on the outside, it's got to feel durable. It can't feel delicate the way foldables have felt so far.
Be able to put a case on this. I mean, maybe there are going to be foldable cases, but my guess is this is not a phone that will ever need a case. By folding it up, you're protecting it.
Yeah, absolutely. You're not going to put this in your pocket unfolded.
Right.
Or don't do that if you're thinking about it.
Right.
Bad idea.
So I'll tell you what, I'll make a deal. I'll get the Z Flip on Friday and give it to you to review and look at. And then when the S20 Ultra comes out, we'll have a review unit. That's available March 6th for order. And you're going to be getting the $1,400 version.
It's okay. I'm doing a trade. I'm trading in.
Trade it in. And you may also get the buds. Last year they gave the buds for free, the new Bud, Galaxy Bud Plus.
Yeah.
Be interested to hear how that has improved.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Jason Howell.
Thank you, Leo Laporte.
Appreciate it. Thank you all for watching. That's Galaxy Unpacked 2020. I hope you enjoyed this live broadcast of Samsung's Galaxy announcements. For those of you watching live, we'll be going to MacBreak Weekly in moments. Jason Howell will be back tonight for All About Android. You'll be talking all about Hiroshi Lockheimer and Android.
Tonight's show is going to be pretty jam-packed.
Lots to talk
with
about.
all the Mobile World Congress news and this and the Razr. Yeah, lots of stuff to talk about.
Thank you so much. We'll see you all next time. Leo Laporte, thanks for joining us for this TWiT News special brought to you by LastPass.